Hello boys and girls. Today I want to teach you about a new animal. So far this week we learned about two different animals. Does anyone remember what we learned so far? We learned about birdies that fly in the sky, and we see birds so much in the springtime. They're flying in the sky and they're flying through the trees, and sometimes we can see them in our backyards and our front yards. There's bluebirds, there's redbirds, there's so many different kinds of birds. And I showed you a project of how to make birds with your hands and feet. And we also learned about ladybugs. Ladybugs we see in the springtime, and they're so pretty. They're red and they're black. And Maura Doris showed you a really fun project on how to make ladybugs. Today we're going to learn about another animal. Does anyone want to know what it is? We're learning about frogs today. Who remembers what holiday we talked about frogs in? I'll tell you, we talked about frogs in the holiday of Passover, because in the 10 Makot that happened to all the Egyptian people, one of the Makot was frogs. Who remembers the song? There were frogs in his bed and frogs on his head. Who remembers that song? It was so silly. All the Egyptian people had frogs jumping everywhere. And frogs jump. In real life, frogs really jump. And they hop. And they make the sound ribbit, ribbit. And the frogs that we see are usually green. Sometimes we can see brown frogs. And sometimes we can see yellow frogs, different color frogs. It depends where we are. And frogs like to eat flies. I know it's really yucky, but that's true. Frogs like to eat flies that fly in the sky. And do you know how they eat them? Do they eat them with a fork and knife like we do? No. Do they eat them because their mommy catches it and give it to them? No. Frogs eat flies with their tongue. They go like this. And they catch the fly that's flying by. Isn't that so cool? So we're going to do a little project today about frogs. And come with me, I'll show you how to do it. So first what I'm going to do is take a square piece of paper and fold it in half. And then I'm going to open it up and fold it in half the other way. Now that it's open and there's 4 lines, I'm going to fold these corner pieces into the middle. Next, what we're going to do is take this side and fold it into the middle. And then we're going to do the same for this side. So it looks like this. So it looks like this so far. And next what we're going to do is take this bottom part and fold it up. Press down really hard. And this is what it's going to look like so far. Then what we're going to do is fold it half back down again, just like this. Press down really hard. And then what we're going to do is take this top and fold it down a little bit too. And this is what it's supposed to look like. And now we have our frog. Now to decorate my froggy, I'm going to use 2 googly eyes, and I'm going to use a green dip dot and a green marker. You can use whatever you want.
frogs. Blah, blah. Four little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Now there are three green speckled frogs. Blub, blub. Three little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! One jumped into the pool,